Countdown day 23 until my Vegas trip. I was in Best Buy for an hour, arrived at 8, left about 9 o'clock. What happened was on Wednesday, I thought I had an awesome day. I got home. It's like, hey, I'm going to reward myself by watching some YouTube videos. And what happened, I turned on my Mac computer. Everything was black except a couple of colored vertical lines. I didn't know what that meant. I kept trying to restart the computer. Nothing happened. And I was just like in shock because I'm not used to computers just breaking like that. So I was up for about an hour and a half trying to fix it, using my phone to try to get ideas on how to fix it. And then I finally gave up, set an appointment with Best Buy. So I was in there Thursday at 8. Of course, my appointment didn't get to me until 8:40. So I'm like sitting there, and it's like if you're a kid, when you're a kid, like you walk up to the counter, I open up my computer, and then I'm just looking, waiting for him to give me what's the diagnosis, doctor? Should she be saved? It's like a kid, man. You're like all worried and stuff, panicking. All your memory's gonna be lost, so there's not much I could do about that. And then they're like telling me about the amount of money, and I'm like, it doesn't matter how much money it costs. Can you fix it? And luckily I had like the Apple Care, so that's $99 deductible for display and $269 for something else to fix the hardware. So he said it's basically a display thing, and you'll pay. So please do it there. I'm all panicking, and I had this old IBM computer I'm trying to fix. It just blew out. I already had problems with the power source, and I just threw it away. So either this month or early next month, I got to go out and buy myself a new computer. And then my day started off like Wednesday bad. Like it's like, I'm going to go make a deposit in this account so I don't go in the negative. So I pull up in front of the account, and there's this homeless guy that I've given money to before. He's asking for change, and I didn't know what the fuck he's saying. I mean, it's early in the morning. But then he sits down in front of the partition that separates the versatillers. So I looked over at him, and then I kind of looked forward and ended up falling down, hitting my knees, landing on my arm. So that put me in pain for the rest of the day. And then after I tried, later that day, that's when I found out my computer was broken. So now today I'm thinking about like, what kind of computer should I get? I need a new PC. I know how much the computer is going to cost, but I know, of course, they're going to try to rip me off on the warranty. And I'm thinking, do I really want to get a warranty for a PC? I got it for the Mac. It was worth it because I spent about $1,700 for it. But when you're going to pay a little bit money for a Macintosh, you got to decide. For a PC, it's like, they're so cheap. Yes, I'm going to go to the porn sites or something crazy. And then it's going to get a virus, and then it's going to fuck up the whole computer, or you're going to get ransomware or some other crazy stuff. So that's why that's why I basically had to just give up all those crazy sites, because you have to start your computer, close it out, get off the internet. This is a tip. If you ever get a ransomware thing, just disconnect from the site, and you got to close the window. If you close the window, that makes it inactive, and that should get rid of it. Also, what you can do is you can go into your history and just delete your history. That most likely gets rid of it. And then you could just run a virus scan to look for any malware files, and that'll get rid of it. So if you're the kind of person who goes to those sites, just get ready to get the malware, ransomware. Just remember, log off, delete it, go to your history, delete it, and that should take care of it. So now I'm deciding, what should I do? But of course, I told you before, like before I had my student loan at $94,000, now that's below $40,000. There's no weekend for me. So I'm getting ready to go work in Chino Hills at Prado Park. So I'm deciding, I don't want to drink today because I don't want to be having to fight a hangover and do banquet serving and deal with people. We have about 4,000 people. So I got to be on my best behavior. Like I tell you, when you're going to pay off that debt, you got to take the weekends off. So I'm going to take my weekend off, but I'm going to make money. That's why I have my countdown day 23 to Vegas. Eventually, I'll be in Vegas. I'll have my Long Islands. I'll have my $1,000, and we'll find out if I can make my student loan payment of $547,000 from $1,000. If I do that, that'll be a success for me. And then I can just hang out. I'll be in the downtown Grand. I can go up to the pool, hang out. Of course, I'm going to have my shoes on because I'm like one of those old people where, you know, your toenails are all fucked up. So I'll be way in the back just looking and say, hey, why don't you just meet me in the bar where I can have some shoes? Because you don't want to see my feet, man. You'll think I'm some type of troll or something. So that's my project for today. And you're like, Martin, what is a dental tip, man? We don't want to hear about you falling down. We don't want to hear about your computer breaking. I have a dental office, Martin. I can't get my people to do what you want. So like I told you before, I've given some dental tips to the Hub Dental people, and they were able to close me on a $400 service and a $469 service. You know how I did that? Because whenever you get an objection, and I also helped them with some other tips. The tip I gave them, always agree with the customer. But then once you agree with the customer, ask them, well, great, I understand you want me to do that. Then just say, hey, can we get that service started for you? An objection I want you to work on today is think about it. Now, when you have a customer come into your dental office after you do the cleaning and you do the free screening, and they say they want to think about it, what is there to think about? If you're going to come into a dentist's office, you know you're going to take a shot, you're going to get x-rays. The only thing to think about is if you want to do it now or you want to do it tomorrow. That's it. Or do you want to pay cash, check, or charge? There's nothing to think about. No one's going to go to a dental office and shop around. I know dental offices are like massages. That's the new joke. They're on every corner, but you don't have to worry about that. People are not going to go into your dentist's office and look around. So unless you have like a crappy, shitty office where the paint is peeling, your equipment is like when I started going to the dentist in the 1990s, then I would go on and close them. Just say, I understand you want to think about it. We can get you started today or tomorrow. And then pause. So that's my dental tip for today. Whenever you hear them think about it, I want you to like pause and say, I understand, we hear that a lot. When can I get you started? Today or tomorrow? Sign them up. I bet you at least sign up. If you're good enough practice to get 5 people in there at your office a week, you should at least be able to close 2. That should at least be like a good $400 to $800 additional revenue a week. What would that mean to your practice? I want you to try that. You can email me at martinching2018@gmail.com. Try it out, and if these tips are help, I'll come in and give you some more secrets. I want your dental office, to be the one that survives. I've been in dental office for over 35 years as a patient. I've seen everything from San Francisco to Beverly Hills to some of the crappy ones that are on the local streets. Places where I got impressions, x-rays, dental surgery, orthodontics. So I know. I listen to what patients say. I listen. If I pay cash, can I get a discount? I've listened to, oh, we've gone with this person for years. Well, if you went to that person for years, why did you come to my office? So there must be something wrong. So I want you to use that tip. We're going to focus on think about. And I learned this from Grant Cardone. Basic thing I always learned is just deal with the complaint. You don't even have to improve your skills. Just tell your people when anyone objects for the think about. That's your tip for today. We hear that a lot. Can we get you scheduled today or tomorrow? That's all I want you to do. And let me know how that works.